Hello, I'm Steve Lester, and we have been interviewing the cast of the upcoming feature film Say Less. And right now with us, we have James Gallmon, who plays the part of Tyler. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How you
What's
doing
up?
today? How you doing
Doing
today,
good,
brother?
sir. I'm doing
Doing,
good.
doing good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Thank you for joining us and taking part in this interview. And hopefully, we'll just get a chance to learn a lot about you and your role in the film. So, you played the part of Tyler. Can you describe that character for us and what his role was in the movie?
Oh man. Okay. So Tyler is a fellow drug dealer. He keeps Chewy straight, as they say in the script.
Okay.
Gives him what he needs. And of course, Tyler at first comes off as just a real charming dude, cool
Mm.
cat. And then we get to see who Tyler really is.
Ooh,
None
okay.
of those things at all.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure. That's the character that you play without giving away too much of the movie.
Well, yeah,
That's who you are, huh?
yeah.
Is that was that a big stretch for you to play that role, or is that you in real life?
No, not at all. Not me.
Not you.
This is
Okay.
the first time I've ever gotten to play a bad guy
Oh, okay.
in any type of thing. I'm always troubled or misunderstood or some redeeming qualities. And I look at this guy and I'm like, I'm
He just
still looking
bad,
for him. I'm still looking for them redeeming qualities.
but he just bad all the way around. He bad out the gate.
Yeah.
Man, so that's good to know that's not you in real life. So when you got this part, how did you feel? How did it make you feel when you got called for this part?
Oh, I was excited. Um, I was very much excited because I didn't really audition for the part.
Hmm.
Um, a friend of mine, she was finding auditions, and I was a stand-in for her audition tape. And
Okay,
so Jackie, the director, she saw me, and then she reached out, and I was ecstatic.
that's good, man. That's good. So you just got picked up on a whim and just and got the part and nailed it. So you didn't audition for any of the other parts or anything.
No, no, I didn't
Okay.
plan to. I just wanted to help my friend out, but for it to turn into this, I'm happy.
Okay. So from the point of you getting, finding out that you have this part and then you moving on and going through the process and getting to filming and then next thing you know it's done, what was that process like? How did that go?
Man, okay, so soon as I found out I got the part, text almost everybody I know I'm about to be in the film. Right out the gate, I'm gonna be in the film. Oh my gosh. And then after that, just getting into meeting the cast, meeting everybody, sitting down, having those conversations with Jackie about who the character is and stuff like that. And just from jump, it was just really, it felt really good. Like I knew I was
Mhm.
going to be a part of this and meeting everybody. I loved all of the cast. Some people I didn't have scenes with, but just being around them, having that energy around was always really good. Um,
Okay. So
First
it's pretty
time,
much did you know any of the people in the cast or everybody was
yes.
just brand new for you?
I knew two other people in the cast. Played Megan and who played Peyton. I
Okay.
knew both of them. Everybody else was just brand new, but you would have thought we all knew each other. It was just real nice.
That's nice. It's glad when you got that kind of chemistry going on the set. So, were there any difficulties or anything while you were filming? Any frustrations? Any moments that you were like, "Man, I shouldn't have did this."
Um, Not really big difficulties in terms of actual filming. I mean, for me, this was a whole different process. I've done stuff on a stage in theater, but I've never done
Okay.
something like this. So, you know, um, doing the takes, getting the different angles, being out there for long periods of time, I'm like, okay, this is a little different. But it wasn't nothing that me personally, it wasn't too much for me. It would be some takes. I'm like, I really feel like I could have done more. I really felt
Mm.
like so more frustration, I guess, with me and with the part of that, but that's about it.
So, what was the biggest thing for you as far as the difference between doing this and being on stage?
Oh man, the fact that it's okay to mess up.
Yeah.
It's okay to mess up.
Yeah.
That was a completely different thing. I would, I didn't really like how that felt. Let's do that again. And I feel like I can do that better. When you're on stage, it's like, okay, I did that. I just got to keep going.
That's the way that happens, and that's just when I was on stage last time I was on stage. I mean, it was just kind of like, man, you can't mess up, and it's like once the curtain goes up, that's it, and by the time it's all over, you mean like, man, I made it through that. But yeah, just having a little bit more flexibility, I do dig that being in film.
Yeah, it was very nice to be able to do something one way, like, okay, let's try it this way. Okay, let's try
Right.
it this way. And that was just nice.
Cool. So, what did you think about filming in a pandemic? We had this craziness going on in the world. So, how was it?
Um,
Preparation, getting ready, and are we secure? Are we going to be safe?
I really thank Jackie for all of that, for making sure knowing that we're gonna be in a pandemic, make sure everybody's safe, making sure,
Yeah.
hey, you're negative, hey, you don't got these symptoms, hey, before we even get together, let's make sure we're good. So, and she expressed that to me before I even had to ask. Um,
Hmm.
so that was really good. But
Yeah, I understand she did a very good job of making sure there was sanitizer and masks when
definitely,
necessary and all of that. So it's definitely reassuring to know that
it
those
was that
preparations and those steps were made for
that
that.
that in itself, without me even had to ask, made me that more comfortable to do this film.
Hmm.
So like, I didn't have to ask, is it gonna be safety? Like it was just so felt good about it.
Okay. So was this your first time working with Jackie?
Yes.
So how would you describe her as a producer and a director? Just act like she's not even on this call somewhere.
No, Jackie is a lot in all the best ways. Um, because even with this film and it coming together, I could really just tell before I even Zoom call, just hearing over the phone, that this was like a passion for her. This wasn't something she wanted to just throw out there just
Hmm.
cause. Like, so working with somebody who had that mindset, um, in the film and have that passion for what they do, because I love acting. So having that passion and working with a director, producer that's equally as passionate made me want to give that much more to the project.
Right.
Um, but no, it was very fun. Like we had to do a lot of things. Like we had to change sets and things like that, and we would have to drive in our car and stuff like that, blasting the music. We having sing-alongs in the car. It was just an all-around good experience with Jackie. It was comfortable, it was natural, and she worked with us. Like I never felt. I've worked with directors who had things had to be this way or not that
Mhm.
way. With her, it was a
Right.
very much collaborative experience. We were both
Hmm.
trying to find out who this character is. We were both trying to find out what this would sound or look like, and have that freedom as an actor, um, and for the director to trust you with the things your choices. It was very nice.
Good. Good. So were there any characters in the movie that made you angry?
Peyton, Peyton made me
Hey.
angry. Oh my gosh, Peyton made me angry. Even playing the character who had a run-in with Chewie, I really liked Chewie. I really
Mm.
liked him a lot. I was like, man, I wish it didn't have to be you.
Wow.
Oh,
Was
man.
there anyone in the movie that you would say maybe messed up their lines a lot? Who kept having to get the cut, or to take,
I
or to take six, take 10, take 30? Was you that
I
character?
I was not that character. I was not the character, but I do remember one day in particular. I think we were filming at a basketball court. I think that day, like everybody was on a little something. Everybody had at least three takes a scene. I don't, but it was because we were just all such a high energy. It was like, I don't even know. All right, let's do it again. Oh man, I forgot that one. But it was good though. It wasn't stressful or anything. It was fun and games.
I'm sure. I'm sure it sounded like a lot of fun. So we know that everyone doesn't know exactly how this movie is going to end. How excited are you to find out what the end of this movie is going to look like?
I am excited for that because oh man, just I'm gonna give it away. Because when we were doing the ending, I'm like, ooh, ooh, I don't know.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see which way this is going.
Man, so I heard that there's a lot scenes getting done, and the filming was done in maybe a few weeks. How would you do this all over again if you had to?
I think I would. I think I would. This has been probably the last thing I've done performance wise, and being in that kind of a drought, not being able to perform or be on the stage, it was
Yeah.
really good. It just felt so good to be a part of that. And the people, I would definitely go back and just talk to people some more. And I got some scenes I would just want to give a little more to. So I would definitely go back. I'd do it again. I would.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, listen, James, it's been very good getting to know you and getting to know your character, Tyler. I just want to say thank you for being with us today, giving us a little bit of your time to do this interview. We appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So I'm going to tell everybody you can get your tickets right now on Eventbrite for the premiere of Say Less. It will be on February the 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a free premiere, but any donations that you want to give are welcome. We are accepting donations, and those will go to help further future endeavors from Slimmx Productions. So no donation amount is too small. Slimmx Productions does thank you in advance for your support and interest in this production, as well as all future productions that we'll be coming out with, as well as all the people that go into supporting and creating these productions. I'm Steve Lester. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.